Oh, I do have a gallon. On the southeast. Gotta wield it. Alright, let's yeah, head back in. Grappler coming to get me. After a few days, there might be quite a bit waiting for me. Go with the fighting knife. What's going on over there? It's a little closer than I like. I use the fast travel down here. Nope. That would have been interesting. Nope. Whoops. Hey, buddy. Didn't mean to beat you to death with my gallon jug of water. Didn't expect anybody to come up behind me. Okay, we're back in the facility. Leave that up here. I'll take everything else with me, though. Alright, so for anybody that hasn't seen the Necropolis, welcome to the Necropolis Underground. Good times. You're going underground for the Necropolis. You're looking for this little facility right here that I'm at. The map's kind of standardized, but apparently they rotate it now. In the past, I don't remember them rotating this thing. It was usually oriented so that this side was over here. So I would always go to the left side of the Necropolis to go down a manhole, and that would put me really close to this location. But it's rotated, so be aware of that. Other than that, I think this underground map is always the same. It's just the orientation gets adjusted. But yeah, that's where we're at. Pop back down, take a look around. So, we've been killing lots and lots and lots and lots of irradiated wanderers. There was the door there I couldn't get in. I'm pretty sure it just dead ends. I want to say I need to get around here. My memory says the place I need to get to is somewhere back over here. There's a stairs down to another area back that direction. That's kind of what we were trying to work our way to doing, but we had to clear another room out here, and we got surrounded again, and it's going to happen again. So, our gear's back in okay shape. Still got damage to that arm to worry about. We raised that one spell, which I'm scared to cast. I think it's going to hammer me in the torso pretty good. Adrenaline Pump is pretty much the only thing we might be able to use down here in regards to my CBMs. Alright, let's go ahead and look around. Excuse me. Oh, the Nothics still broke? I was hoping somebody would have gotten those fixed up in the meantime. That open door instant death Nothic gaze is kind of rude. So we know we've got another pile of wanderers up in that intersection. I think we had this section up north of me there done. Can't remember, was there noises over here? Yep. Alright, there could be a lot of the guys in here as well. Sure. What the heck? What could possibly go wrong? Alright, another Humvee. Go with the fighting knife. Fighting knife seems to do pretty well against these guys. And all the auto attacks are doing even better. Poked my eyes. Ah, stamina. Back off, let the auto counters do some damage. Alright. It's really, really hard to keep track of stamina because all of these Krav Maga auto. So as this stuff fires off, I've got kind of a multiplicative problem with my stamina in that I've got fangs and kicks. I got the hooves and the fangs, so I both of those when they fire off are draining stamina. And when I get into these sequences where I'm blocking and countering and so on, and I'm still encountering, as we just saw, occurrences where time fast forwards through a bunch of rounds without me being able to do anything. And it doesn't seem like it's happening when I get downed. I'll have to watch the messages a little closer. But we're still not... What are we up to for unarmed? Yeah, we're still only at unarmed 4, so I'm still not getting the benefit of that final style, or technique. So, we're getting the counter, we're getting the cheap shot, we're not getting Bonebreaker until I get to unarmed combat 5. And the problem with trying to get to unarmed combat 5 is my focus is now already 24. So, with no real way of raising that short of bringing a book, and then going back and fighting for 2 minutes, then going back and reading a book for an hour, then go fight for 2 minutes, then go read a book for an hour. I just really, really, really hate the focus morale system right now. It's one of my biggest beefs with the game, is the whole 60 seconds of fighting drains your focus down to nothing, and then you gain no experience after that, really. I mean, my focus will be 0 here pretty quick if I keep fighting these guys. Which means I get no XP, no matter how many I kill. I could kill 1,000,000 bad guys, and I'm not going to gain any appreciable XP. Hey there, big crowd of bad guys. Come get me. Come grant me my 24% XP. I should really try that spell. I'm scared to try it because, well, just because. Now, I'm not attacking right now, I'm just passing time. I'm auto-countering and hitting things, so you see over here blocking counter. Alright, let's try the spell. Now, it takes 2 rounds to cast this thing. Shard Storm, 2 seconds, 2 rounds. Ally, hostile, and ground. Spell radius, so everything within 4 around me. 35 cut damage. Let's see what happens. Oh, quick save? Yeah, probably be best. My torso goes 2 bars down from casting a spell. Alright, Shard Storm. 35 cut damage. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm going to lose 134 moves to that. Nah, just drop the knife. Ignore. Let's see here. It reflected off my torso again, and I hit two. Two of the enemy warriors got hit. So once again, my AoE is broke. I can't get any benefit out of the AoE, no matter what I do. Uninjured. And some of these guys were injured from clambering over rubble. One more. And again, I hit two. It's just... it's useless. I don't know what it is about my build. Every time I try to do any of the AoE spells during live streams like this, I get none of the effects. I hit like 10% of the enemies that I should be hitting. Every single one of these guys should be getting hit. I hit two. Which is absolutely not mana efficient in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah. Let's, oh, here we go with this again. Alright, wield. We're going into that spiral again. Yeah, that right there. That's what I don't understand. Now my arm's about to break, we're in pain. It's the same problem. I mean, it's just... Dunk. I don't know. Oops. Be a second while I bring it back up. So again, every time I come to the Necropolis, I run into these kinds of problems. So there are reasons why I don't go to most of the quote-unquote end-game locations. They tend to have just... I mean, it's not the Necropolis specifically that's causing this problem. This is more a stamina slash... martial art weirdness kind of a combo problem. But the fact you've got so many of these wanderers here is part of what's causing the problem. Alright, so we're going to ignore the spell. It's useless. Again, I just can't get the AoE stuff to do it, no matter what I do. I mean, the fact that it was hitting myself is funny enough, but spell radius of 4 and 360 mana, they hit 2 guys for 30 damage? Nope, no thanks. So until I can figure out and fix why I am never able to get the right amount of hits for AoE, that really, really removes a large portion of the cool factor on some of the damage spells that would really help in just clearing out some of these low-level zombies. I can't do it. I've tried Fireball, I've tried the Earth spell, I can't remember the other one. I've tried 3 or 4 spells by this point. And every time I try them on camera, they just don't do what they're supposed to do. The AoE templates just never hit what they're supposed to hit. Yeah, so... Alright, let's back off, make sure we don't get an even larger group. Back to the gun, go to the bow. So if I go to the bow, for example, effectiveness essentially goes way up. Whoops. Hey, shoot the guy right next to you. The hell? That guy's... It's been hit like 4 times. All the other ones took like 1 hit. Or 2 hits, I mean. That's kind of weird. I can't stop to regain my breath, because as soon as I do, the bow goes away. It's another peeve I have with the combats and some of the magic systems, is that the duration on some of the magic items isn't really a useful number, because you have to but you kill a certain number of enemies and then you're forced to go recover your breath because of the stamina system, but it takes 8 minutes to recover your breath. So the spell you're trying to use is almost guaranteed to go away. So you realistically have only enough duration as the time before you have to back up and recover your stamina again. So having 10 minutes of duration sounds great, but really you only get a minute or 2 at most, because then you're out of stamina. You got to go retreat, and as soon as you go to recover your stamina, that takes 6-8 minutes. All of a sudden, whatever spell you had active is now gone. So there's a bit of a disconnect in some of the usefulness factors for spells because of that kind of thing. Your spell durations are actually limited by the fact that you have to retreat to recover your stamina. So certain things like the bone spear, the blades, the weapon stuff. I mean, as soon as you run out of stamina and you're forced to retreat to regain your stamina, your item's gone. So your mana expenditure isn't really being used for the duration of the spell. But as you can see, I cast one arrow spell, and I'm going to kill most of this room, as opposed to the AoE that doesn't really work. Run. Fine. Oh, bow went away. Alright, let's just get the gun out. That'll speed things up even more. Whoops. Anybody else? I think that cleared the room. Hey there, Humvee! Look, more leather! I could have got leather down here. Gas pumps, but you can't get the vehicles out of here. So, vehicle bay. Ah, could have come in from either direction. Korg was well aware of my problems with the AoE. Has anybody else actually tested the AoE or is having the problem? It's weird because I did personally some off-camera testing and they worked. But when I go on camera and do these live stream challenges, every single time I have tried to use an AoE spell, I'm not joking, every single time, I have yet to a single time cast an AoE spell on camera and have it actually hit everybody it's supposed to hit. Not once, out of dozens and dozens of tries across multiple spells. So I don't know. He can't really identify it either. And I don't know if I'm alone in this problem or what. But the cost to benefit ratio is really, really bad when you've got a spell that's supposed to have a template that covers like a 10 area or 10 by 10 area, and you hit like 3 zombies out of that 10 by 10 area. So now there were times, depending on the spell, I did all sorts of testing with and without encumbrances and so on. That doesn't affect spell effectiveness. Those things just affect casting cost and or success of the casting. It's either going to happen or not, and it's either going to cost X amount. It doesn't affect, yeah, you cast it and it blew up, but then it only hit 2 zombies out of the 20 that were in your template. Good old lighting effect. Lit up, but I can't see the wall. Flashlight. Oop. Used up all my flashlight charges. Yeah, it's... Go anywhere? Uh-oh. Coming to get me. A buggy. The chair's broke. I could fix that, but it's got a little bit of power. We could trundle around in it. Hey, look at that. Storage battery's actually clean. Hard to fix that though. Problem here is I could pop this open, but there could be like literally 100 guys in here waiting for me. The bigger problem is there's really no benefit. They're not dropping anything I find useful. I'm just blowing out huge amounts of ammo for not real much benefit. Focus is 12, of course. Whoa! Guys are coming down from the north side, too. This would be an example where some AoE spells would be awesome. Thin out that herd a bit, but nope. Can't get them to work. Now it comes down to a foot race against that size of a group, huh? It'd take me too long to activate this control lever. And they're breaking stuff. They broke the lever and dropped some of the ceiling. That guy knocked me down. And here comes more ceiling. Which of these guys are dropping ceilings to that degree? What is with that? Who's doing that? None of these guys are Hulks or anything like that. And the line is getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, I mentioned at the start that you haven't really seen Irradiated Wanderers. This place has just got so many of them. Only thing I'll say for sure is I'm going to finish this one this evening. I'm not 100% certain I'll start the new one this evening. That group's getting a little on the testing side. Oh crap! Plus I've got. All right, let's do this. Let's make sure we get away from that group. Yeah, I'm not sure which of those guys has the ability to drop the ceiling. It's pretty annoying. How much ammo have I burned through already? Down to 300 rounds. Should switch back to the bow as much as possible. Not sure if that's a valid water source or not. Instantly out of breath. Oh, this lighting drives me nuts. You actually go somewhere? Ability ladder, right? Really? Wait a minute. Did I see that earlier? No, I don't remember seeing that earlier. How did I not see that section? That's open. That's weird. How did I not notice this earlier? Because I could have come in right through that. Alright. I'll remember that for the future. Hey, there is water in the water pumps. Cool. So, there's no loot in here. There's very little loot in the main sections like these of the Necropolis. Now, I have not completely explored the Necropolis. Usually I get bored / get killed before I explore huge portions of it. Nope, apparently it's not that way. Here we go again. Here they come. I have the same problem here. There's just so many of them at once. Ooh, my backpack's getting shredded up. I didn't bring my sewing kit again. I gotta remember to bring that stupid sewing kit. This doesn't really work either, because too many shots, taking like 4 shots per. I think the biggest thing is just trying to keep the groups manageable that spot you. Try to break them up as much as you can. Minimize how many are coming at you at once. I seem to lose interest fairly quickly. Whoa. Alright, dude. Stop it. So, as soon as I catch my breath, my bow is gone. Yeesh. Yeah, still a couple pretty good sized piles. Too many. Excuse me? Where did that guy come from? Just out of reach. For some reason they're ignoring me. They're more interested in whatever's sitting right there. Is that a portal spot? Are they attracted to nearby extra-dimensional critter? Woo. Alright. Turn that back off again. There are a lot more guys here than I thought. This is taking way too many shots. Part of the problem is they've killed the switch to open that door. I don't think I'm hitting them. I think I'm hitting the wall. Alright, that was weird. Very weird. Yuck. I think this is the door I need right here. No, apparently not. Yeah, I wasn't kidding about the sheer number of wanderers. Oh crap. Oh crap. Came in behind me. And I got nowhere to run unless I get past these guys. This could be bad. They can't see me. I'm not sure what drew them back out of that room. Well, the gun's not a good idea because the noise would instantly bring them to me. I can shoot these guys from the dark with the bow. Hopefully thin the crowd out a bit. There's just so many of them. Yeah, I don't know why they're all running around the side like that all of a sudden. Not sure what got them all excited. Good news is they're lit up because they're irradiated. So, makes my life a lot easier. Now they're all going to hang out in that corner. But again, this looks fun, but my focus is 2. I'm getting 2% XP. So, not terribly useful. And I don't need any of their loot. The only thing that makes this semi-worthwhile is the fact that I'm not having to use arrows because I got the nature's bow. I am blowing through mana at a fair amount, though. Pressing F and P 4,000 times in a row is not terribly exciting. Alright, why isn't that guy north of me, northwest of me, falling down? I've hit him like 15 times. And again, he's not going down. He must be magic. Still a big old pile. It's kind of make me wish for grenades and launchers and law rockets. Be almost more fun. So, yeah, there's some weird disparities in power levels of certain items and spells and so on. And as you can see, I mean, I had to cast, what, 3, 4 of those nature's bows? So I burned through a pretty good chunk of my available mana. But we just killed, like, I lost track how many we killed. But I'm getting no XP. I mean, it's not like I'm increasing my archery skill hardly at all, or my marksmanship skill. Because we're just instantly down to single-digit focus super early in the fight. I'm not finding what I thought I was going to find. Apparently I am misremembering how this place works. I might need to back up and check behind this door. See if I'm remembering wrong. This is the first level of the actual necropolis. We're out of the sewers. We're on the first floor. So that's the sewer section. The ground floor, sewer section, and now we're in the first floor. I'm trying to find the stairs. I can't remember where the stairs are. Down to the next level. Really? We got something making noise over here, but there's no way to get to it? Excuse me. Hmm. So yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. So it's not like they're dropping anything I care about. Once I pickaxe through a wall. Where'd you come from? Alright, guess I'll take a science card. It's gonna be another huge horde of them up here somewhere. They all immediately run over to that same spot? I don't know. I got no explanation for that behavior. I'm in sight. I'm out in the middle of the hallway in light. And they're all going to ignore me to go over there and bang on that wall. I don't have an explanation for that. That's weird. Alright, camera. Yeah, it'll autofocus eventually. It flips out of focus every once in a while. Hey, we're up to 8 focus. Wow, we can get some real XP. Wondering how close I have to get before they actually come after me. If they don't, and I can get right up next to them, I'll just start from the bottom and just melee my way right through them. Let's find out. I got 4 bars of ammo. Apparently there's a limit. And we're back down to 3 health on our one arm. He can't decide. Can't make up his mind. I can't leave these guys behind me, so we're gonna have to take them out with the AR. So annoying. Alright. It's getting kind of icky over here. No noises behind the door? That's not a good sign. Going into super slow mode here. And I had to stop before I finished pickaxing. That was kind of weird. Yeah, I'm a little worried about trying to break through there. Yeah, those messages are pretty consistent. So is that what's going on? Are there NPCs in that room? Oh, there are. Frederick, Emma, Taylor, and Gaston. Aw. Sea Vault Communications. I wasn't having a problem previously with pickaxing. It was really fast when we were in the sewers. For some reason down here, it was taking a super slow time frame. Oh boy. Yeah, they must be getting hung up on the NPCs. For some reason, they can detect the NPCs through the door. So they're getting hung up on the NPCs. Ooh, hospital. $200 rounds. Ugh, so many spotted messages. Like I said, every once in a while, you get into one of these stupid little situations where you get this kind of stuff that happens. Yeah. Regular viewers will have seen this kind of nonsense before. So it's broken mechanics with the... Yeah, Zuikwan is one of the ones that does this kind of thing. It's just a weird niche situations where you get this combination of blocks and counters and downs and speed and stamina, and you end up in these downward spirals where I had absolutely no controls. As soon as the spiral started, I just took my hands off the keyboard, and it just kept rolling, and eventually I killed something that got me out of the spiral, but now we're 0 stamina and 2 broken arms. So it's part of the whole martial arts stuff. I was hoping with the redesign of the martial arts we would have gotten away from this kind of stuff, but there's something about the block, counter, dodge type mechanics that runs into these kinds of problems fairly often, unfortunately. Especially when you're in an environment like this where you've got literally probably 1,000 irradiated wanderers down here. So it's broke. It's broke mechanic. I've seen it before plenty of times. I just got to decide what I'm going to do about it. I can Alt F4 out and reload my last autosave, but you're already kind of getting the idea. Unfortunately, this is the kind of content you get in all of the endgame locations. It's either just stupid amounts of stuff like this, or it's, if I go down a level, it's going to be dozens of chicken walkers. So, yeah, we may be to the point where it's time to just fire up a new one. I was hoping to get to the chicken walker spot, but for some reason I'm not finding it. Speed 25. Quarter speed, no stamina, severe pain, 2 broken arms. That's funny. Oh, it'd be a lot more than a week. It would take a week just to heal the damage after the bones have been reset. Way more than a week. It'd take at least 4 days to get the bones reset, assuming I did nothing but that, and was really, really, really careful of not to get hit by anything. Then it would be a week to heal after that. So we're talking at least 2 weeks of game time. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's kill it. I was wondering when that was going to happen, because the little sequences I'd seen already where it went out of my control for short periods of time, I was just waiting for it to do a longer one. If I didn't have the Krav Maga running, it would not do that, correct. So, but then you're not getting any of the benefits of having a martial art. So, yeah, it's kind of the same thing to people that tell me when I complain about the noise interrupting crafting and sleep. Well, why don't you just wear earplugs? It's like, I know how to get around the problem, but avoiding the problem doesn't fix the problem. So, I demonstrate the problems. I have no idea where we were at or how many we've killed or whatever. I just want to walk around just a little bit more. I may turn on... I think I do remember this section. I don't think this goes anywhere. Yeah, it's just non-stop packs of huge numbers of these guys all over the place. Teleport. Yeah. Do more and more of them. I don't think I'm going to remember where the damn stairs are. Where was our starting area again? The one I wanted to look at was over here. There. Check the NPCs? I guess. I don't remember ever seeing NPCs in here either, but I think it was there. Hey, buddies. They're wielding their helmets. Skid lids. Army helmet. Love it when they don't know how to use a weapon and just wield their helmets. That just like a pit to nowhere? Apparently. So, yeah, a few NPCs. Still not seeing the stairs that I was trying to find though. I think the map here is rotated as well, and I'm probably forgetting where I had found it previously. There's another stairs down somewhere. I just can't remember where it's at. You just have to wade through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of radiated wanderers with no loot of any use, and no XP because you're always at 0 stamina or zero morale, or focus, that is. Alright, let's do this. Let's teleport. I'm just going to teleport out of here. I think we're done with our Necropolis experiment. So, teleport back to the vehicle. Let's do the last thing on the list. We'll end this run. So, we're gonna work our way over to that nuclear missile silo, and we'll attempt to launch the Necronomicon into space. So, how are we gonna get over there? Try to go down through that city and then up this way. There's, I think, is this the one that had, no, there's no river between us, so we should be okay there. Mainly just need to get over to this side. Same problems we had before. I basically just need to drive down this way, get through this city, try to get through this city, and try to get connected over to these road networks over here.